About 20 degrees.
So we're not going to be comped on that one.
And that's fine, that's what he wants. Hey, whatever they want.
Why would they have more on position?
Because that's just what he wants. If you work for an orthopedic surgeon, every orthopedic surgeon is different on what they take for views. You do shoulders. Some want weird views of the shoulders all the time, you know. They go. I can always tell when they went to a conference, they'd come back and say, "Hey, I want this view done now." And they'd show me the paper. Here you go. I want this view. It's not in Merrill's. Somebody come up with a crazy view. Sure, I'll get that view for you. And he'd use it for a while, and then he'd say, "I don't need that view no more." But you can always tell when they went to a conference, somebody always had some crazy view that they did. Any questions on this so far? Okay. I'll show you the Houston. And this one won't go low enough. Okay, you can go ahead and get off. What you do when you want to see the intercondylar fossa?
I'm sorry.
You line your patient up to the one in there will get low enough. You can have your patient stand, and you can get your IR and your central ray low enough.
Stand on a chair?
Why not? You're on your way up here. I don't want you standing on a chair because I don't want you falling off. So you line them up to the IR, and their knee is bent. The book says about 70 degrees, and you just come in, you just shoot right into the crease. Exactly. To a patient. All right, now bend that hurt knee for me there. Questions? Okay.
It's not for trauma.
Yes, you don't do it for trauma.
Right. I was going to say.
For that for
that wouldn't really hurt.
Does that hurt? Yeah, good. Hold it.
Yeah, no angle.
And the SID still remains
40 inches, yes. Yep. And yes, we can do it on the tabletop.
Okay.
But they'd be on their haunches again. To do that particular. Any questions? Lower leg. Tib fib, whatever you want to call it. If they'll fit lengthwise, great. You can get two views. You can get your AP and lateral view on one IR. If you have to go at an angle or cattywampus, it's an AP, new IR, your lateral view. They don't fit. Even going cattywampus like myself, Stacy, somebody's got a real long leg, then you do the injury closest to the whichever joint, that's where you put your 14x17, and then you do your ankle, your AP and lateral view of the ankle on a separate film.
And that should be for exposure.
It's going to be for exposure. Correct.
Or knee.
Or knee, whatever. Yeah. If the injury is closer to the ankle, then you're going to do an AP and lateral view of the knee after you do your AP and lateral view of the lower leg, or of the ankle, excuse me, on a 14x17. You're always going to have one large film on the lower leg. Okay. Knee, AP 5 degrees. That's usually what everybody angles, just 5 degrees. You're done with it then. Yes, it says 7 to 8 or 7 to 10 if you got a bigger tush back here. That you're further up off the table. But 5 degrees is a good round figure. That's what you see most technologists do it at. AP lateral, and they usually do the medial oblique. And there's nothing different than the lateral oblique. They're at 45 degrees. But lateral oblique is not done very often. Showed you the Settagast or the sunrise view.
Holmblad.
Yeah, Holmblad. Settagast. Called, yeah.
So you got Settagast or Patella, and then you got knee. Yeah.
That's the one up against the wall.
That's against the wall. That's one against the wall.
And then the Patella PA.
Patella is you're just doing. Remember, I said you're probably not going to. They're not going to order just a Patella. You're going to already have your knee. But if you want a Patella, yes, then you just do it on a 10. It's a PA then.
Right.
You turn them on their tummy.
You turn them on their tummy, and you do a PA. Right over the tail. You do your lateral view right over the tail.
Now,
You're doing a lateral knee, only you're just right over the patella.
every 5-degree angulation, you decrease SID 1 inch.
Yeah.
That still follows.
Yeah, that still follows, correct. So you're gonna drop it 1 inch.
Yeah.
Does it make any difference?
But then, if you don't do
Read the
it,
books.
you might decrease, like put less marks on
Yeah.
it.
Correct. Questions?
Could you show us the PA Axial Holmblad?
I just did that.
Oh, okay, sorry. Up against the wall.
Oh, they're AP. If they order just a patella, then you're going to do it PA. They're going to be laying prone. You're going to do a PA.
Okay.
I can.